Struggling to lead English meetings without sounding awkward? Want to sound polished and professional? In this episode, you'll learn phrases like, let's align on today's priorities, let's park that and circle back later. I'll take the lead on that. Stay tuned to transform your business English skills.
Yes, please. I always feel awkward starting a meeting. I either sound too stiff or too casual.
Totally normal. Let's imagine you're running the start of a team check-in. What would you usually say?
Maybe something like, let's start the meeting?
Not wrong, but let's upgrade it. Try saying, let's align on today's priorities.
Let's align on today's priorities?
Now say it again a little smoother. Feel how we link let's align as one thought. Don't pause between them.
Let's align on today's priorities.
Nice. That sounds like someone who knows what they're doing. Formal but not robotic and very common in meetings.
Okay, that already feels more natural. Now maybe I couldn't finish my work and I need to speak about it? I mean, what if I want to say to my manager that something isn't ready yet?
If you did not finish some work, try this. We're still waiting on a few pieces before we move forward.
We're still waiting on a few pieces and then before we move forward. Ugh, that was awful.
We're still waiting on a few pieces before we move forward. Here's how the intonation works. Just listen to the rhythm. We're still. The pitch goes up on still. Waiting on a few pieces, the pitch rises a little on few and drops slightly on pieces. Before we move forward, the pitch goes up on move and down on forward. So the full pattern is up, up, and then down at the end. Let's try it together. We're still waiting on a few pieces before we move forward. Repeat slowly. Now say it again, but follow the intonation with your voice. Go up on few and down on forward. Got it? That's how native speakers make it sound smooth and confident.
We're still waiting on a few pieces before we move forward.
Perfect. Now, if you're speaking to a client, you want to soften it a little. Say it like this, slowly with clear intonation. At this point, we're still waiting on a few key elements. Go up on point, waiting, few, and go down on key elements. Now repeat with me. At this point, we're still waiting on a few key elements. Try to say it in one smooth breath. Soft and professional, but clear. That's exactly how native speakers say it in a meeting.
At this point, we're still waiting on a few key elements. Okay, that's good. And if I want to skip a topic?
Try this. Let's park that and circle back later.
Let's park that? That's real?
Yes, it just means, let's pause this and maybe talk about it later. Try the full phrase.
Let's park that and circle back later.
Great. Try it again without the pause.
Let's park that and circle back later.
Nailed it. That's exactly what you'd hear in a Monday morning meeting.
And if I want to take ownership of something?
Try this. I'll take the lead on that.
I'll take the lead on that.
Be more confident. Say it again with a firmer tone.
I'll take the lead on that.
Perfect. That's leadership without sounding bossy.
This is actually really helpful. I hear phrases like this in meetings, but I never use them. I just freeze.
That's why we're doing this. Let's recap together. Let's align on today's priorities.
Let's align on today's priorities.
We're still waiting on a few pieces before we move forward.
We're still waiting on a few pieces before we move forward.
Let's park that and circle back later.
Let's park that and circle back later.
I'll take the lead on that.
I'll take the lead on that.
Awesome job. What's next? We'll tackle polite disagreement in meeting without sounding rude or robotic.
Oof, yes, I want that one.
Download the materials. See you soon. And remember, speak it until it sounds like you.